sales employee. It's great to see you again and connect with my fellow Toreros.
Yeah.
How have you been since graduation?
Oh, it's been great. I got a job in IT managing at Lowe's, and obviously it was great to see you at the alumni event. That was a really great event they put on.
It really was. Well, I know you're pressed for time, so I'd love to set a quick agenda. I just want to tell you about Tech Systems and how we can help you at Lowe's, our benefits and things like that, and then answer any questions you have. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Perfect. So let's get into it, starting off with what Tech Systems is. Tech System is, as you know, a hiring company that serves everything and anything under the sun. We help global companies such as Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. We have 100 locations worldwide and earn $7 billion, dollar revenue every year. So we're trusted by many global companies, and our mission is to create building relationships with those we work with and touch. Our team in technology are trained not to just scan resumes, but to truly build a proficiency and connection between our employee and employers. And to first start building that relationship, I want to understand more of the culture that is at Lowe's, and can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, of course. So obviously I work in IT. Lowe's is known to be like a family. We really want people that are going to be here for the long term and that want to build their own careers within our departments. Yeah, we've obviously had some issues with hiring recently, and it's just been a lot of work, so we kind of wanted to see what you guys could offer us.
Absolutely. Well, I hear you and I understand. So just looking at our culture and mission statements, I hear what you mean about family and careers, and that's something that at Tech Systems we take pride in. Looking at our Amazon work service contract, we were able to provide millions of different jobs, especially during COVID with the influx of online and different scenarios such as that. We want to align and create a working partnership that creates a culture for employees. Can you please describe the criteria for your staffing partners, budget constraints, and any decision-making processes, and just an overall understanding of how that works for this IT candidate?
So I don't have specific criteria right now for our specific hiring process, but for a company that we would be looking for to help us hire people would be one that can find people that are committed to the long term. We've had really high turnover rates recently, and they just seem like really low quality people that maybe don't know as much about IT as we originally thought they did. I've personally been working 80 to 90 hour weeks and just receiving so many complaints about the work these people are doing that I just don't have the time or the knowledge to go through all of these resumes and figure out what these people are about and if they're going to be a good fit with our company.
I totally hear you, and I think that's what's so amazing about Tech Systems is that we do that for you. Tech System maximizes our technology using things such as AI and automation to improve businesses. We touch every realm of that process, from the selling strategy to data analytics and industry insight. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not just about the resume, it's truly finding the best person that will stay there and build a career, which I know is something you guys are looking
Definitely.
for. How do you envision this IT fitting into your culture besides just someone that'll stay there long term?
IT is a huge part of Lowe's. We're constantly needing stuff worked with the computers, obviously in-store and online, but it's mainly just that I don't feel qualified to pick good people because there is so much technology out there, like the AI and things like that, and it's hard. We even had a headhunter that had a person that we hired, and they ended up quitting 4 months later, so we just don't really have a huge budget for this, but we want to get good people.
I totally understand, and I think that's a valid concern. That's what Tech Systems has proven with Amazon and Google, and I want to give that to Lowe's. Is there any specific questions or anything that I could provide clarification on to further solidify this partnership?
It seems like this is really complicated and expensive maybe to implement and use. As I said, I'm kind of the main hiring manager, but I also have my boss above me. How expensive and complicated is this really?
Realistically, we're doing most of the work. So that was a concern you showed, that Tech Systems, the first step is just understanding your culture and what will best serve you. And then we do the rest of the work. finding candidates and showing you the different proposals, and you of course have the final say to decide who will fit all of our recommendations. Cost-wise is all based on candidates. How many candidates are you looking to see? What is the processing time if you want someone in there and out of there? Of course, the faster you want someone, the more expensive it is because we'll have to be working faster. So if you have any clarification on that, I can give you an estimate.
Yeah, of course. Definitely to send to my boss as we are discussing our next steps. I just don't really know anyone that's using this system. So if you could just talk a little bit more about like testimonies. I know you said that Amazon and Google have also used this system.
Of course. So I can go back to our last slide. So this was a testimony from Amazon. It says that the world's leading technology and software providers partner with us because of our scale, full stack capabilities, and speed. So that was just a testimony that we had through our similar networking such as we had with our Toreros. It was just different Amazon partners that they work with, and we were lucky enough to be privileged to showcase and table at that event, and that was a quote that I got from one of our employees, just showcasing how wonderful and great work that we've done.
Okay, well this all sounds great. I could really see ourselves using this system. I obviously don't make the decision, my boss does, but if you could maybe leave some materials, that would be great.
Of course. I would love to send this over. Is there any way I can get your contact information so we can send this over and get a working proposal? I would love to meet with you as soon as possible so we can get someone in there and work together to find a perfect candidate for you.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Perfect. Thank you.